Hi, Aquarius. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your October tarot reading, kind of mid-September or like now to this time in October. It's usually about 30 days-ish, okay? So I have the Light Seers Tarot here. Ooh, wait, look at that bunch that came out for you here. Okay, let's take them and let's cut. All right, let's see what we got for you here. Ooh, I just got an itch. Someone is here. Someone, not sure who, but someone's here for you, Aquarius. So, you have the Four of Wands. These cards jumped out. The Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So this looks like a new opportunity, perhaps with a water sign, okay? This could be a new business opportunity for you. Also, there's a possibility that, oh, look at that. I put them on backwards, eh? Isn't that interesting that I did that? Because it looks completely different now, you know? So when I do it that way, we have the Ace of Swords first, so that you were going, oops, you were going, oops, jeepers, creepers, jeepers. You were going through some sort of torment for a while in your head, too much, really. And not really seeing the value, you know, the wonder that you do, Aquarius. You know, you're very creative. You're a very, very creative person. And whether it's writing or art in some way, or creation, or perhaps spiritually, because you're quite spiritual souls as well. But I feel like you've been in your head a bit too much as of late. And I don't know how long, whether it's been a month, a year, who knows. But you're starting to get out of that headspace. You know, you're starting to appreciate yourself, kind of get into things that you like and explore your creativity a lot more, I think. Okay. I think I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to do this. Okay. So, I think that you're wanting to connect. I think there could be someone around you or someone coming in the next month or so. And they could be coming into your neighborhood, I feel, because here you are happy at home, happy with your foundation, what you've been able to establish with yourself. You could also think about going into business with someone, and I think it possibly could be this King of Cups. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It's someone who wants to connect now, but they still are a bit detached. They're still a bit guarded. They're still not completely trusting, but they're getting there, right? They're taking steps, they're reaching out. And this is probably you, Aquarius. You're taking steps, you're reaching out, you're wanting to connect, but still a bit guarded, you're still guarding your heart, right? But you're starting, you're opening up, and you're really wanting to, I think, form new bonds, new connections. And I think that you're also on some sort of a creative role, I think. And you're coming up with lots of ideas, getting into things, tapping into whatever it is you're into. You're starting to tap into it. You could also be moving. You could be getting a new place. I've been telling you this for months, Aquarius, months. Okay. This is either new business or new place. Okay. Someone could be moving in with you, investing in what you have already, or you with them or something like that. But I feel like there's possible partnership happening here in some way. And this comes at a time when you're able to get out of your head, you're able to see possibilities now. I think you've changed somehow something in your routine and it's working. Okay. So you had the justice in the reverse. I'm going to leave that there. I don't often do reverses. Okay. I think there was a situation where you felt you could have been judged unfairly, or perhaps that's what you were doing. You were judging unfairly. I don't know. It works both ways. But anyway, I feel like you're starting to see the picture quite differently now. Okay. I also feel like there's some sort of a situation that, and in this unfair judgment, you were very hurt, or someone was, and that caused some sort of separation between you and them. There was words said, I don't know, and someone felt it was unfair. Someone felt that it may have been unjustified statements, whatever. Okay. And I think this is really bothering you, or was really bothering you, perhaps. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So there's a devil in the mix. Okay. And it's looking like 3 or 4 people are involved in the situation. This could be at work, this could be a group of friends, or this could be family. Okay. And there's a devil in the mix somewhere in this group. Someone has the devil in them, and that's it's holding them back. It's they're a slave to something in their lives, and it looks like it could be affecting the rest of the group, and maybe people feel that it's this person also could be dealing with the justice system, because there's justice is right here. So they could be you getting in trouble, because of this devil energy, right? And so the thing is that what I like to see is after that, you have the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups is about, in this situation, I think, is about coming together to support somebody that has the devil on their shoulder. Okay. This is trying to help them. This is trying to perhaps talk them into treatment, doing an intervention, trying to, instead of attacking the situation, going in with compassion, support, love. I don't know, but I feel like it's bonding. It's bonding energy, okay? And it's fighting the devil with love, basically, okay? This is also and this could be work that you're doing with addictions, with people that have addictions, or mental health, or some sort of limitations. This is limitations somehow, okay? But this looks like to me that you're freeing yourself, or you're helping someone free themselves, or this is, like I said, compassion and support to be free of this. Okay. Whatever this devil is, it doesn't have to be addiction. You could have just had a shitty attitude about life. You could have had, who knows? I hope I don't get a big unsmiley face for my swear word. But anyway, I see that you are very much about working together here. Okay. Also, and working together to help people see their way out of this. You may be thinking of a template, a plan to help people. I also feel like you are working together, perhaps through your creative arts. You're able to get free of something that was in your head, and keeping you stuck in this kind of energy, and through your art, through your writing, your painting, your knitting, your singing, I don't know what it is, but through that, your expression, Okay. You're bringing change to your life. You're moving forward. Threes are movement forward. Okay. They're action cards. This one especially is celebrating something, a success, something that you've been able to achieve. And I think is shaking the devil. It's shaking the devil loose. It's like, ping. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I'm not listening to you. Shh. Have you ever seen Kids in the Hall? And the guy goes up on top of his office building at lunchtime and he can see all his coworkers down there having lunch and he squishes them. Ha ha, you're not so big now, are you? Oh. Anyway, you're not carrying any of that stuff. You're about working together. And you're about also, this Three of Pentacles is about accepting others for who they are, for their own path that they've walked, for your differences. It's about accepting others for their differences. I want to point that out in this card a lot, okay? This one is about celebrating what you have in common and getting together to celebrate someone's or a shared success. And this is about the work, the perseverance, the time and energy that you're going to start putting in. Okay. But these three people have very different talents, have very different things to add that makes this a beautiful thing when it comes together like a recipe. Okay. I am not surprised to see the Hangman here at all. And this is what helped free you from the devil if the devil energy was within you. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think that you have a different perspective. It's funny because we start off with the Justice card, and the Justice is about having different perspectives, looking at both sides of something here, of a situation, and trying to see it from all angles, right? And this is what started you opening up, Aquarius, started freeing you from the devil, and so now you're able to see these other perspectives, this other side, it's definitely a brighter side. It's a brighter side. You're not seeing the wind, the blinds closing, you're seeing them opening, and the possibilities. I feel like you also may start some sort of spiritual practice, a routine, whatever that is for you, for your culture, for your religion or your belief. And so you may start something, and I feel like it's something you could have done before, like you used to always do yoga, or you used to always, pray at night before bed, or you used to always sit in the backyard in front of the fire and talk to your grandpa up in the sky, or whatever that is for you. Light a candle, ring a bell, whatever. And you're going to start doing that to start doing some clearing, some focusing, because I feel like this is mixed with your creative and your spiritual, that is bringing you out of some sort of slump, perhaps. Okay. But you may even have a guide, like you may even have a guru, perhaps, that you helps guide you through, whatever you're doing, a teaching, a meditation, a yoga, or a painting class. I don't know, what it is, but you may have. But I think that you're probably very capable of doing this yourself, probably teaching it yourself, because I feel like you've done it before. Okay. And so you could probably teach this stuff yourself, but right now you're enjoying being guided, being because that kind of just rest. I feel like it's kind of like a just rest, okay? Being guided. Anyway, so then you're going to be very, very open to all your possibilities. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to want to achieve. You're going to have, I feel, a lot of energy, okay? This is emotional energy. You're very happy, positive, upbeat. You're talking about all the things you're going to do, you want to do. I feel like your schedule is going to start filling up quite a bit, coming in October. So be careful you don't spread yourself too thin, but it's all really good energy. Like it's not like you're worn out or tired out, or I'm just saying, careful you don't tire yourself out, but you are very busy and have a lot of, hi there, how you doing, honey? So nice to see you. Yeah, a lot of options here, okay? I love that you're really coming out of this slump. I also think it's very interesting that both the first cards are both these two sides. I think you're starting to see a different side of yourself, or you desire to. You're desiring to, okay? And look at things a little bit differently. Your communication, your who you're hanging with, who's feeding your energy. What's feeding your energy. So I want to get a little bit of clarification from the Soul Luna deck, and as a special treat, Aquarius, because kind of a special treat for you, because I keep forgetting at the end of all the readings, I keep forgetting to take one of these cards, this new deck I got. And they're oracle cards, and I don't have to do any reading for it. It's just, it is what it is, sort of thing. Wow. Yeah. So, see, you're moving away here from any kind of conflict. You don't want to be involved in conflict, okay? And you don't feel like you have to fight to put your opinion, your say. You don't feel like you have to fight to be heard. You're more into peace, calm, serenity. These are that you want to have quiet conversations, open conversations. You do not want to dispute with people anymore. Okay. And this, the Ace of Wands is what began it all. I'm not sure if you saw something, a video, a show, but I feel like you were, like touched by something. I feel like you saw, heard something, and all of a sudden you started feeling differently, and you started thinking differently, and you thought, yeah, why am I always like doing that? And geez, I hate that I'm always pissed off all the time, or I hate that I'm always, and so you've started to it's the conflict, and so you've decided to change this. Fives are also change cards. This is what you've decided, to take yourself out of conflict, however that is. You're moving yourself away from it, okay? And whether this is figuratively or physically, literally moving yourself away, you're not hanging out with those people anymore. You're not engaging in those conversations. You're not listening to the news. You're not putting yourself in that kind of energy. Okay. You're just very different now. You're into celebrating things, working together. How can we resolve that? I'll help you with that. I'll help you with that. That's the kind of energy you have. Aquarius, you want to be a part of a team, you want to be a part of something. I can feel it. I can feel it. You could be ready for relationships soon too, if you're not in one. Wow, I've never got this card before. So this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle, okay? I don't know these cards. I'm going to have to read a bit from the book. But look at this. Look at that, Okay, I really want you to see that. It says, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Look at her in that just swirling energy of light. I told you, I think you're going to take up some sort of spiritual practice. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's something you've done before and you're going to start doing it again because you feel that it gives you a lot of peace. You like to start your day that way or whatever it is. And relax the hold of darkness. So that's that devil, right? That's that devil. Relax the hold of darkness. Don't let something get a grip on you, right? So let's see what the book has to say. That is number 26. That is an 8, and 8s are also action cards. Let's see. Never had this one, and it's so interesting. Okay. So, I love the way it starts out. Dear Sacred Rebel, that's you. This moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. And that's what that is right there. Well, these two together, that's bold, loving optimism right there. Eh? I'm going to tell you. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you're crazy for doing this. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electric pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function with the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? I mentioned art, didn't I? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You don't need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it's also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times. But it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to the seasonal cycle in right timing. You are part of, not apart from that process. So I do want to mention that we're entering a new season, the fall season, right? And the fall is the harvest where we gather, where we also give thanks. We're very thankful for the bountiful harvest and everything that we'll have now to last us through the winter. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps challenging. Okay. So I don't want to read this whole darn thing. So if the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. That's that devil energy. Okay. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows. Okay. So allow it to breathe fresh air and be held in the gaze. Detach from darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly. It might endure. It might not. All of nature, including you, and your passions and dreams will be what is needed, when it is needed, and how it is needed according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this within ourselves and with nature herself through the flow of life and participate. So you are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. It's your time. You're being called to the edge, you know. There's a lot of cards saying here that you're ready. You know, you're ready for something new here, definitely. And you're ready to get away from this this hold of darkness. It's called this hold of darkness. I like that it says that because doesn't it explain the world today? You know, there's a hold of darkness over us right now, and it's trying to get a grip on us. It's trying, but we got to fight it. We got to fight it. We got to be like that. We got to start laughing and hugging each other again and having faith that there's going to be a light that comes out of this, you know. And I think if we stick together and get together, hey, look, it's the same picture as my shirt. And I think that there's something in that spiritual practice for you that's going to help you lift right out of that, just like that lotus flower, right? So the last card, and I know but I got this new deck, and I keep forgetting to pull it every time because I get on my speech about all this, you know. And these are just real simple cards, but there's a lot in the illustration that I like to pull out. So tell me for Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know? Tell me for Aquarius. I know a lot of Aquarius in my life. I love their energy. They're so, so, so beautiful and lovely. Ha! I like this. You have the Lighthouse card. And under here, it says, don't doubt your worth. Her little sign on the wall says, I am always enough. Always. And these shelves, I love these shelves. There's a lot in this description here, you know. You know, how that you've grown and gathered things along the way. And look how the plant is becoming bigger, you know. And then she's got some hanging harvest time, so her medicines. And I also love that the light is at the top. You know, she's seen the light. She's gotten to a certain level in life now where she's seeing the light. And that light shines right on her. You know, it's shining right on her right now. And maybe your spiritual practice is simply an affirmation that says, I am always enough. And I say that out loud when I look at it. I'm always enough. So I love these cards. They're really nice. They're real simple. And I just love all this growth here, you know. I love that there's this old ancient plant here, you know, that's been growing for a long time. And that's what you are too. But you're going through something new here. There's new growth happening in you, new life, you know. And I really like that. There's a little seashell. She has some crystals. Ooh, she's even got a crystal ball. So that's even deeper sight, deeper insight, you know. That's really, I didn't see that before, but that's the beautiful thing about these cards, that they give you a lot through the illustration. I also love that she has all the chakras in her hair color. I just noticed that right now. all the chakras. So there could be something to do with chakra work for you, yoga perhaps. You may want to consider something like that. Maybe some crystal work. Maybe you'd be working with crystals or stones, or maybe just with nature. That does it for you. Just getting out in nature. Okay. So whatever does it for you, do it. All right, Aquarius. I really hope this helps you and on your path. Comment if it relates to your life at all. I always love hearing the comments, reading them. And I will be talking to you soon. I hope you like my new studio. Look at, oh, I got a little, it's a fake fireplace, but isn't it nice? My boyfriend had it down in the basement, wasn't even using it. And I said, can I take that upstairs and put it in I'm calling it my parlor. My girlfriend said, Lynn, a tarot reader doesn't have a studio. They have a parlor. And I said, you're right. When you're right, you're right. So that's Steph. Dr. Steph told me that. So I got it to decorate my parlor. Anyway, love you bunches. Take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in, darling.